Hello guys, and welcome to my trucking life. I'm CJC and we are on board our trusty workhorse Cinderella, just pulling out to start our day. Gotta go and check the back lights and everything, and then we'll be going to Birmingham to get our trailer, and that should be loaded up to go to Barry, the island of Barry, South Wales. So it should be a nice picturesque morning for us today. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend, whatever you got up to. There's a video on my channel went up yesterday of our weekend break down to London. We had a day at Legoland on Sunday just gone, and I brought a little vlog about it. Showed you some fascinating aeroplanes take off, including one of the Airbus A380s taking off and landing too. Pretty amazing sight seeing something so large take to the skies. Today's video is dedicated to both Daryl Ward, who was taken from us a year ago, taken too early in a tragic aeroplane accident, and it's also dedicated to the 8 people who unfortunately lost their lives on the M1 motorway on Saturday just gone. Tragic incidents. On a more positive note, I want you all to join me in wishing my dear the very best of luck on today's first day back at work. She was made redundant about a year ago and decided to take some time out looking after our Joseph, and she's managed to get herself a new job now. So I hope everything's gone fantastic for you today, dear. I love you very much, and hopefully I'll be home to welcome you back. Love you, my dear. Got a lot of shout outs to go through. I haven't done any all last week, I don't think, so we've got some catching up to do. So if you've recently subscribed and you've got your active notifications on, letting other people know that you subscribed to them, I should have had an email letting me know that you subscribed, and I'll be shouting you out later on in the episode. Mr. Civic, are you going to come? You're going to let me pass you? Thank you very much. Alright, well, for some unknown reason, the load that they came to collect on Friday wasn't ready for me. So we've came in today expecting it to have been easily ready and put on the trailer, but they still haven't made one of the kits, so they must have come up across a problem or something. It's far too early to start waking everyone up at the yard, well, at home I should say. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a time and then let them know a bit later on. Apparently it's not going to be ready till about 6:30, 7 o'clock ish. So yeah, a bit of a shitty start to the day really. I don't really want this to happen, because we was hoping to have set out to go to Barry about 6 o'clock in the morning, which would have been ideal time, if not a bit late, but you know, having to strap the load up and everything would have took us about an hour, so it's not the best start, like I say. Firstly, I want to shout out David Partington. He's just popped up in the comments the other day, and he's found me and watched 214/215 of my videos so far, so he's been watching them from the start, I'll assume. I want to thank you for your time, and I'm happy to have kept you entertained for so long, and I look forward to seeing you in the comments some more. So a big thank you to you, buddy, and welcome. And I just want to do some more shout outs, because like I say, I haven't done any since the 19th of August. So Jim Robertson, Glioris92, Kushali Burley, I'm Going Beaumont, which I believe is a resubscribe, I'm not sure, Ewan Powell, Ian Whitmell, Bandit Bandit Fasuki, I'm not sure how I pronounce that. I don't think I've done it right at all. ITJS274, Harry Golder Fishing, Reese Merrick, Martin Clark, Chris Boy 14, I Am Grumpy 123, Martin Colway, George Green, Barry Shepherd, Stephen N, Richard Stather has started following me on Google Plus. I don't really put much on there, unfortunately, but thank you all the same. Andrew Proctor, Ashley Davis, Craig Munro, and Andrew Patton. I want to welcome and thank you all for joining the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay as usual. So I'm just going to sort out all my bag and that, and then just sit tight and hope that they hurry up and get these floor kits ready for me. Not a great start. Well guys, it's been a while, and by while I mean 6.5 hours, and we finally just got the go ahead to come in and load, and we haven't been started just yet. But as soon as we've pulled in after fairly overcast weather all morning, as soon as we've pulled in to start loading, it's starting to rain. Just as the day couldn't get any more drawn out, we might be getting wet as well. Well, believe it or not, we are actually doing a bit more driving. Yay! We have finally loaded. After nearly 2.5 hours inside the yard, we're finally out of there. Don't know what had gone on. Maybe there was just a hold up during the manufacturing process for them for some reason or another. Can't say really, I don't know. So all that matters is we're on our way. We're probably going to end up staying down at Barry tonight. Can't imagine we'll be getting unloaded today either. So we'll try and find somewhere nice. I saw my old pal Russell Worthing, even he's had time to come in, get loaded and get out. So, you know, you've been here long if Russell's intricate strap work has been completed before you've gone out. But yeah, we had a good catch up, and he's told me roughly where the place is tonight that we're going. So yes, I've just spoke to my dear. She's just rung me up and spoke in my ear. Her day's gone really well. So if you didn't already wish her well, I wanted to congratulate her on having a good day. It's all been the main induction process, so it's all input today. It's took her a bit by surprise how much she's got to take in, but you know, that's the same on any first day really. A lot to learn, so you can start getting on with the work. So once again dear, well done to you. And sorry I can't be there tonight to welcome you back. But anyway, yes, as I've already touched on, we are on our way to Barry. We have used near enough all of our ratchets on today's load. I'll show you when we get there later on, but maybe there's one or two extra that you could have got away without putting on, but it's just another one of them really. Maybe it's just because of the holiday break I've been a bit overcautious, but you'll see what I mean. We have got 125 miles to go now. We are on the M42 going down to the M5 eventually, but we've got the mess at the bottom of the M42 to sit in yet, and that's it. So looks like there's not going to be much involved in today's vlog, I'm afraid, so we'll see when we get there and how we get there, eh? Oh well, looks like we're in for a bit of a troublesome load. Thanks to the Mercedes driver for grabbing my attention. Just out of eyesight behind one of the bearers, I couldn't tell, and a passing motorist had brought to my attention to get me to pull over, and whether you think it's a hoax or not, or someone messing around, it's always best to. So I managed to get around onto the M40 split and pull over as soon as I could.
but I realised I'd have pulled over here where it's a tiny bit wider, but never mind. I've pulled over. One of my ratchets had somehow slipped off and was just dangling. It wasn't on the floor or anything, it was just hanging down by the side of the load. So many thanks to you for telling me about that one. It looks like what's happened is one of the timber frames has collapsed and it's slackened off the strap holding it, and it had just started to come loose. So luckily I always tie off my ends, and that was what was stopping the ratchet from falling off altogether. So there's another reason why it's better to put a big loop and a knot in the end of your strap as opposed to just strapping it all to the side of the trailer. Yeah, so it's worth bearing in mind if someone has tried to get your attention to always not take it for granted. Yes, there are quite sinister people out there that do things, so maybe give it 5 minutes or so until they've all passed and carried on with their journey. But it's well worth pulling in somewhere to check out your load once people have tried to do that, because they're not always trying to tell you you're an arsehole, you know. Although that is the majority of reasons most people beat their horn at me. Alright, well, more troublesome trucking. Seems we've had another one come loose, and I had already spotted it and was about to come off anyway, but that guy has just gone past. He's also a good motorist out there, so let's go and sort it out again. It looks like one right at the back this time, even though I went through them all. Oh dear. Alright, well, that's that problem averted. Seems another one further back, right at the back of the trailer, had bounced off. Maybe I missed it at the back of the trailer when I retensioned them all on the first time we got pulled over. But nonetheless, Cinderella isn't playing very fair. I'd be the first to put my hands up and say if I hadn't tightened it up, because I had tightened it up. It's just one of them things. The only thing I can think of slightly is that this is a spring suspended trailer as opposed to a air suspended trailer, so the bumps are a lot less dampened as they are with an air suspended trailer, so maybe that could be a bit of an issue, I'm not sure. But either way, we've sorted it out now and we're on our way again. We're on the M50. Testing load today, I tell you, testing. Here we go again. I don't want to stop here too long because this is a tight bit of the road, but I can see a bearer that is somehow shaking itself loose now. Whatever next, this time we're going to get wet. Alright, no way I'm getting out the live side. Right, that might be an explanation as to why that last strap came loose. Looks like one of the bearers had toppled onto its side, so it wasn't bearing anymore. So that's the third time now we've had to be pulled over. Well, I knew that I spotted this one myself, no one else had to tell me. I could just tell it was edging its way out. And lo and behold, when I got there, it had fell forward, just twisted itself. So, what a nightmare, eh? Well guys, I think the rush hour demons around Barry are going to defeat me today. We're not going to quite make it to the site. I've settled for this lay-by just along this A road here leading into Barry, just to call it quits. Saves me running into a 15. Saves me using a reduced rest. Ideally it would have been better to go down there, but never mind. I'll just show you the load. I can't really show you this side, so I ain't messing around filming by the live lanes. Alright, well, sorry I can't get much scope, but if you see here, this one has been fine all the way back. This one, and that one have been the problems. This has been the reason for our troubles. What's happened is, when they've stacked them up, they've put far too much weight on the one pack here, and basically it's just snapped the floor pack, the wall pack, sorry. It would have been perfectly fine as it was, but what looks like has happened, when they've put the floor pack along here, it looks like it was just touching this one here. So when I've strapped it down, all that weight's just snapped it. But you know, I'm honest, I don't just show you all the good bits. It's been a nightmare of a day. Nobody's perfect. I wouldn't exactly say it's mistakes on my part, to be honest, but this is the one that bounced off the second time. I believe that was to do with this bearer here, flip forward, so at least we know that that wasn't my fault. It's just simply when they've loaded them. The second one, or the first one that came off, yeah, it was this one here, which is because of when this one snapped. So yes, it's going to be a noisy night. I've had a day like shite, and now it's time to cook something to get me chin up, okay? So I just want to touch again on what I said at the start of the video. This vlog is in the memory of Darryl Ward, the ice road trucker who was sadly taken from us last year, and also sending thoughts out to the 8 victims in the crash on the M1 on Saturday morning. Also, well done again to my dear. She's had a great first day at work. Unfortunately, my first day back after the break has been a bit crappy, but maybe all my bad karma's rubbed off on her good karma. I'll settle for that any day. Sorry there hasn't been much info in today's video. Sorry it hasn't been too exciting or anything like that. And I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Thank you all for watching. But on a more positive note, I want you